The boy collapsed on the rooftop due to his frail body. At this moment, the model airplane beside him suddenly started moving on its own. The small plane soared into the sky, flying towards the boy's home. It steadily stopped outside the window. This scene happened to be witnessed by the boy's mother. When the woman tried to approach the small plane, it kept backing away, as if guiding the woman to a certain place. The woman realized her son hadn't come home all night. A sense of unease instantly surged in her heart. She instructed her daughter to stay at home. Then she drove off, closely following the small plane. The small plane led her to a tall tower. The sight before her eyes horrified the woman. Her son was lying unconscious on the tower. Just as the woman was about to leave with her son in her arms, an SUV drove towards her. A man got out of the car, knowing the small plane was still on the tower. He quickly took a rope from the trunk. The man climbing up the tower. In order to bring back the small plane for further research, he tried to lasso it with the rope. But the small plane seemed to have a mind of its own. It began to struggle violently. The man couldn't hold onto the rope at all. The gloves started emitting thick smoke. Left with no choice, he had to let go. The small plane took the opportunity to break free. It flew back to the woman. At this moment, the woman finally understood the small plane's intention. She quickly put it in the trunk, taking it with her as she hurriedly left. After experiencing this incident, the boy felt very guilty. He didn't want to cause any more trouble for his family. So, under the cover of night, he buried the small plane in the sand, carefully building a memorial for it with stones. He silently made a wish, longing to see his late father. Just as the boy was immersed in his loss, a familiar voice suddenly came from behind. His father slowly walked towards him. The boy excitedly threw himself into his father's embrace. He begged his father not to leave again. However, his father gently told him to return to his mother's side, because as time passes, his mother will gradually grow old, and he will slowly grow up. His father promised to always watch over them. After saying that, his father boarded a small boat sailing towards the end of the sea, until finally turning into a beam of white light flying towards the sky. It turned out that the boy's father was a pilot when he was alive. Due to his busy work, he lacked companionship for the boy. Before Christmas, he received the model airplane sent by his father. Seeing his sad son, the father promised to give him a bicycle next time, but the father crashed during a flight mission. In order to let the boy come to terms with it, Grandpa lied, saying that the father had turned into a star to watch over them. And now, the boy finally understood, even if they couldn't say a proper goodbye. As long as he looked up at the sky, he could feel his father's presence.